came inside here. Okay, we have breaking news. New charges have been added to Young Thug and his co-defendant, Khalif Adam. Credit to 11 Alive News. They got the footage. Here it goes. You see Khalif Adam walking to Young Thug, hands him something, and he walks away. Now, why would Young Thug accept that? Why would Young Thug accept it, knowing that there were police officers all around, there are cameras in 4K catching every angle? How could you possibly think you can get away with this? We all know that incarceration can cause mental illness, and when you're desperate, this is the type of things you will do. You know, you may feel like, hey, I'm already incarcerated. What is the worst that can happen? So we're going to rewind the video. We're going to slow it down. Okay, I went ahead and slowed the video down. Let's see what we got here. We have Khalifa Brown standing up. He's allegedly supposed to be going to the bathroom. Okay. He's walking towards Young Thug, who's sitting down next to his lawyer. He's in the, burgundy suit. He hands him something. Why would you accept that? That's the crime, Young Thug. You should have been smarter to know that you have been caught before he handed it to you. 3 officers automatically circle in. Okay, circle in. Khalifa Adam is looking surprised, like, what did you think here? Young Thug immediately hands it over. What were you thinking? And that's the end. Let's hear what Young Thug's lawyer has to say about this entire ordeal.
Mr. Williams had nothing to do with what went on in the courtroom on yesterday. One of the co-defendants, on his way to the restroom, attempted to pass something to Mr. Williams, who immediately turned it over to the deputy.
He did not know it was allegedly Percocet?
Did not know. Well, we don't know what it is. Did not know what it was, turned it over to the deputy right away. The deputies took action. The individual who had the contraband, not Mr. Williams, was taken into the back, where I'm told he ingested whatever he had. He had to be taken to the hospital, and as a result, court was terminated for the rest of the day.
Well, there you have it. I'm going to continue to keep you updated on this story. But what would make Young Thug think he can get away with an act so brazen? If I was sitting in that seat, I would have noticed that sheriffs were already locked in, and I would have not received whatever it is I was trying to get. This is when you have to think. You have to observe your surroundings, look in everyone's eyes, and know when you should make a move so bold. Now, for the individual, Khalif Adams, it's clear you're in a position to where you already feel like you're incarcerated and you can't get more incarcerated. So I understand. You'll take multiple penitentiary chances, and that's understood. I want to hear, what is your take on this? And also, leave that in the comment. I want to say that Young Thug's lawyers and the legal team for YSL or Young Thug or Khalifa Adams, I can only imagine the agony, the sleepless nights you are being put through. They just made your case harder. This just made your case harder. It's harder to win. And I can only imagine what the legal team for Young Thug is experiencing right now. Having to fight this uphill battle while you're fighting a battle, being thrown more missiles and being, put at a disadvantage. We want to continue to monitor this because this story affects our community, and it's also a story that is being viewed around the entire world. This story is also going to set precedent on lyrics and freedom of speech. This case is going to be a monumental case if Young Thug gets 10, 20, 30 years and an artist so prolific. So we have to continue to monitor this. We have to continue to stay connected to the stories that are relevant. Also, what this shows us is some of the people we praise and we put on these high pedestals, they're really not that smart. No offense. Some of the people we view as gods and idols and celebrities, they're really not that smart. And you very well may be more intelligent. You may be more smart. You may be smarter. And that's fine. That's not to belittle, but we want to acknowledge and we want to recognize. Overall, we wish them nothing but, whatever their karmic return is in life, we wish that upon them. Whatever God has in store for Young Thug, we pray that that is fulfilled. If that is for Young Thug to be found innocent or a hung jury or to be, to be let out and given a second chance, I pray that that happens. If it's for him to do some time so he can really realize his power and come out like a Malcolm X, I pray that that happens. But right now we have to focus on our community, and the real community is when we step outside of our house and we drive to school and we drive to the grocery store. How many of those businesses are black owned? Because that is the wealth of this community. Who is controlling the wealth of your community? And if it's not anybody that looks like you and your family, we see where you're going to be at in the future when it comes to generational wealth being built. Or people knowing you for your last name, a name that will last for centuries, a name that will become embedded in the fabric of society well after you are gone. That's what is important. Everything else is an illusion. So we want to send our prayers to anybody that is down and out. We want to send our prayers to anybody that just need a helping hand. And anybody that is willing to receive the blessings of God. We wish you nothing but success today. We wish you nothing but prosperity and abundance. Continue to think positive, and positivity will reign upon you. My name is King Messiah. This is the School of Messiah. Classes in session. We don't give out scholarships. We give out messiahships.
Mr. Williams had nothing to do with what went on in the courtroom on yesterday. One of the co-defendants, on his way to the restroom, attempted to pass something to Mr. Williams, who immediately turned it over to the deputy.
He did not know it was allegedly Percocet?
Did not know. Well, we don't know what it is. Did not know what it was, turned it over to the deputy right away. The deputies took action. The individual who had the contraband, not Mr. Williams, was taken into the back, where I'm told he ingested whatever he had. He had to be taken to the hospital, and as a result, court was terminated for the rest of the day.